Okay, in this video we are going to work on definite integrals and use them to calculate the area between two graphs. In this case, let's say we're going to find out the area of that is shaded here, and when we say definite integral, that means it's limited by some interval. And in this case, its interval is going to be by coordinates -133 and coordinate 3 and 81. So since when we are talking about interval, we are talking about x value. So I'm going to take -3 and 3. So how I'm going to calculate the area? I'm going to take definite integral that run from -1 to 3 and subtract the function that is higher and that is lower from function that is higher. In this case, I'm going to subtract the linear the linear expression of linear graph or linear function, do minus the expression of parabola. Okay, so -1 and 3, our interval. Let's start. I took a picture of this f of x and q of x, and we'll start working. No, it's not seen, it's very blurry. Let me retake the picture so I will have it crystal clear. There we go, this time it's much better. And let's work. So we said -1 and 3, which means we're gonna identify the area on interval -1 and 3. So what do we have? F of x, that is equal x to 4 minus 8x cubed plus 24x squared, and g of x, we have 12x plus 45. So our graph looked like something like this, right? Okay, so as we can see, on the top is linear graph, and at the bottom is parabola. So therefore, g of x, as we look, is linear, the graph of linear equation, and f of x is a graph of parabola. So as we said, we need to subtract, we need to take g of x minus f of x, and all these under integral. Why? Because taking integral with difference between two functions, we identify the area between them. And area identified by, let me put its ugly integral, identified by intervals -1 and 3. So if our g of x is 12x plus 45 and minus x to 4 minus 8x cubed minus plus 24x squared. I have to be very careful. I am master of silly mistakes. Forget to put plus, forget to put minus. So I have to pay attention. X to 4 minus 8x cubed plus 24x squared. Okay, let's get going. So -1 and 3. First of all, opening parentheses. So 12x plus 45 minus x to 4 plus 8x cubed minus 24x squared dx. Do we have any like term? No. So we are going to take integral right away. Just to remind you, the formula for in integral x to power n dx is equal x to power n plus 1 over n plus 1. Okay, so I have 12x. Since x to power 1, I will get 12 x to power 2 over 2, right? Which means here I'm canceling. This is 1, this is 6. Next, plus 45, it's going to be 45x, because integral of 45, I can put x to power 0, right? And I get 45 x to power 0 plus 1 over 1. Yes? Next, minus x to power 5 over 5 plus 8 x to power 4 over 4, and minus 24 x to power 3 over 3. And that all is going to be on interval -1, +3. Let me, just in case, double check interval. -1, +3. Okay, we are good. So, all right, let's work. So first I'm going to plug, instead of x, 3 in entire this expression, and then minus integral, because remember, to find the distance, we take the value of end value of distance minus beginning value of distance, right? So same thing we're going to do here. First I'm plugging x as a 3, and then minus all the entire expression, x as a -1. So we are getting 6 times. I'm going to go slow, so I won't also make some silly, see, I already made it. I said starting with 3 and then I put 1. It's gonna be, okay, times 3 squared plus 45 times 3 minus 3 to power 5 over 5 plus 8 times 3 to power 4 over 4. Actually, this 8 and 4 I can cancel here, 1 and 2, and I will have here 2 times 3 to power 4. And same way, 3 and 24, 1 and 8, and it's gonna be minus 8 times 3 to power 3. Okay, now minus, subtracting the whole this expression with x is equal -1. So we are getting 6 times -1 squared plus 45 times -1 minus -1 to power 5 over 5, and then plus twice -1 over 4, and minus 8 times -1 to power 3. Okay, well, let's work on it. So 3 squared is 9, 9 times 6, 54, plus 45 times 3, 15, 1235. Okay. Next, 3 to power 5, 3 to power 4 is 81. 81 times 3 is 243 over 5, plus 3 to 4 is 81. 81 times 2 is 162, and minus 3 cube is 27 times 8 is 216, minus, so -1 squared is 1, so it's going to be minus 6, because I'm opening parentheses at the same time. So here I have 45 times -1, -45, and considering this negative, it's going to be positive 45, right? And then negative 1 to 5 is negative 1. With this negative will be, with this negative it's going to be positive, and with this negative it's going to be back negative again. Negative 1/5, and then 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, and with this negative it's going to be positive 2. Negative 1 cubed is negative 1. With negative 8 it's going to be positive 8, and with this negative it's going to be negative 8. Okay, so let's see, I'm going 54, I'm using calculator to move fast, plus 135, combining this with this, plus 162, okay, minus 216, okay, minus 6, I did, plus 45, I did, plus 2, and minus 8. I got 39. Now here I have negative 243 over 5 and negative 1/5. Both of them are negative, so it's going to be 5. 243 and negative 243 and negative 1 going to be 244. Okay, because we can't, the answer is wants to do in improper form. Therefore, I'm going to bring to common denominator. Otherwise, I would solve different way. 5 and times 5. So I'm going to get, so 39 times 5, 195. 244, I'm getting negative, let me put this way, negative 49 over 5. Let's place the answer. Over 5. What incorrect? Yeah, we did already. Let me double check, see what I have, where I have mistake. I don't like that it's negative, because area, oh yeah, with doing area cannot be negative. Well, let's figure out what I did wrong here. So 3 squared 9, 9 times 6 54. I'm going through this one. 45 times 3 135, minus 81 times 3 243 over 5, and then plus 3 to power 4 81. 81, it's times 2 is 162, and then minus 3 to power 3 is 27, times 8 is 216. Okay. Minus 6 times, so I think mistake should be here, plus minus case. Let's find out. So this is gonna be okay, here it is. This is going to be positive 6 and minus 6. Next, 45 times negative 1 is negative, and with negative in front of parentheses, it's going to be positive 45. We are good. negative, this one, negative 1 to power 5 is negative 1. With this negative, we get positive 1 over 5. And with this negative, we get negative 1 over 5. So we're good. Since negative 1 to positive 4, it's an even number, we get positive. So plus 2. Here it is. Plus 2 has to be minus 2. There we go. Okay. And negative 1 to power 3 is negative 1, with negative 8 is positive 8, and negative 8. Okay, this 2 is changing everything. All right, so let's see one more time. This piece we have to calculate again. So we go over again. 54 plus 135, okay, plus 162, okay, minus 216, okay, minus 6, okay, plus 45, all right, and minus 10 might as well. And we got 164. Now bringing to common denominator 5 here, 5 here, we are going to get, so 164 times 5 is 820, looks like much better result, minus 244, 576 over 5. Okay. $576 over, what is it? Oh, here it is. No. Over 5. Okay. Bingo. Moving to next question. Okay, question number 2. Find the average value of the function f of x is equal x squared minus 25 on interval 0, 9. Okay, let's solve it. Average value, so that makes difference. So we're gonna find the average value. So the formula for average value is as follows. So let me write down. So if we have function f of x on interval a, b, meaning a and b included, that's why I put square brackets, then the average value is going to be equal 1 over b minus a over integral, definite integral from a to b, and f of x dx. So this is the formula we're going to use. Now let's try our case. So we need to find average value of function f of x is equal x squared minus 15, and it's going to be on interval 0, 9. Okay, so it's going to be 1 over, so let me help you. This is going to be a, this is going to be b, right? Which means it's going to be 9 minus 0, and then integral from 0 to 9, and we will get x squared minus 15 dx. So from here we are getting 1 over 9, and x squared it's going to be x cubed over 3, and minus 15 is going to be 15x. Remember, real quick, integral xn dx is equal xn plus 1 over n plus 1, right? Okay, so minus 15x, and this is on interval 0, 9. So first we are going to plug 9 as an x and then 0. All right, so it's going to be equal 1 over 9. Here we get 9 to power 3 over 3 minus, let me do this way, so 1 over 9 will be for entire expression, minus 15 times 9. Let me bring a little bit down. That's it. So 15 times 9, and then minus. Actually, yeah, there is nothing to do. It's going to be big bold 0. So as a result, we are getting 1 over 9 times 9 to power 3. Now, you can see why I didn't raise 9 to power 3, because I can cancel. This will be 1, this will be 2, right? And then minus 1/9 times 15 times 9. I didn't multiply 15 times 9 because I have here nicely canceling 9 and 9. And we are getting, what do we have here? Let me see, 9 squared over 3. I'm going to write down this way. 9 squared is 9 times 9 over 3. This is 1, this is 3. And minus here is 15, which means 27 minus 15, and we are getting 12. So the area average value is 12. Let's go plug the answer. So question number 3. What do we have? Average value of x squared plus x minus 7 on interval 0, 14. Let's solve it. So x squared plus x minus 7 on interval 0, 14. All right. X squared plus x minus 7 dx on interval 0, 14. Let's start working. We are getting practically x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 minus 7x, and all this on interval 0, 14. All right. We are getting 14 cubed, 14 cubed over 3 plus 14 squared over 2 and minus 7 times 14, right? Okay, so let me double check one more time. Was it? Okay, x squared plus x, 0, 14, yes. So what do we get here? 14 cubed. Doesn't look good. I can't divide by 3, so I'm getting bigger number. So that's gonna be multiplying 3 times 14 times 14 times 14. My iPhone is on lock, and I feel lazy to unlock it and switch horizontal position to raise to power 3. So I'm just going to write down like this, over 3 plus. Now, since I have 2 in denominator, I put 14 times 14, so I can reduce 1 and 7, and minus. So 7 times 14. Look what we are getting here. 14 times 7. And here 7 times 14. 1 is plus, 1 is minus, which means we can cancel it. I don't even need to calculate. This is gone with this. And our answer is going to be divided by 3. 914. And let me see how much it's going to be fraction. 27 by 3 is 9, 4 divided by 3 is 1 time, 14 by 3, 4 times 3, 12, and I'm getting 2/3. So let's see, 914 and 2/3. I am very curious if this is correct. I'm going to go to, average value. God, of course. We forgot, we have to do average value. So which is going to be 1/14 minus 0. Horrible, isn't it? Don't pay attention. One over 14. This is also accordingly this one. And this is I'm multiplying. I see, now it's going to be different story. Okay, 2/7/4 over 3 and 1/14. Now we should be able to do something with it. So let's see, 2/7/4 divided by 14. Nice, 196. This is 1, this is 196. Now, 196, let's see if it's divisible by 3. 1 plus 9 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16. No, it's not divisible by 3. When you're adding these digits of 100, say 196, 1 plus 9 plus 6, if the sum of these digits divisible by 3, then number is divisible by 3. In our case, it's not, so we're going to get fraction. 19 by 3, it's going to be 6 times, and then 16 by 3, it's going to be 5 times 15, and we get 65, 1/3. Let's plug in. Okay, finally. Nice work. Moving to question number 4. We need to evaluate. Okay? So let me take the picture of this. We are going to use here different methods. So it says evaluate, and we have multiplication. So what do we have? We have integral 8 plus x to 6 cubed and 6x to 5 dx. Okay, so from this, starting from this question, we might hit different types of rules for integral. I don't know, I guess I could give you all these formulas right now, or I could use as the integrals will come our way. I guess I will use as integrals come our way. So what do we have here? We have product. So if I raise to power 3, this it's just the cube of sum, and then multiply 6x to 5, that would be nightmare. It's possible to go that way, like do a plus b cubed, and then multiply by the 6x to 5. I mean, formula. That would be nightmare, but I'm going to show you better way, method of substitution. How we gonna do? So I'm going to replace this piece 8 plus x to 6u to get rid of this addition for now, simplifying. And then at the end, I'll bring back, okay. U is equal 8 plus x to 6, okay? And from here, I'm taking derivative, du, because I'm going to switch all these x's to du, okay? Du is going to be equal, let me clean this. It's going to be equal, derivative of 8 is going to be 0, and derivative of x to 6, to remind you real quick, x to power n derivative is equal n times x to power n minus 1, right? Which means we are getting 6 times x to power 5, right? So what we are doing from here, I'm going to write down integral. So if my u is 8 plus x to 6, then here we have degree 3. So I'm going to write down u to power 3, okay? And see what I am getting here. Oh, I forgot here dx. And then dx, because we don't know how much x is. So we are taking derivative of dx. Now, if you see here, interesting, 6x to power 5 dx, and that is getting du. Let me see, hold on. Right here. So I'm getting the u cubed du. My writing is horrible. Okay. This is going to be equal u to power 4 over 4, right? And as a result, we are going now to bring back our u, right? Because we already solve in the format of u, so bring back 8 plus x to power 6. And this is, we're going to have to put plus our constant. From here, we are going to put u to power 4, which is going to be 8 plus x to power 6 to power 4. And it's going to be divided by 4, right? And plus c. So shortly you can write down, other way you can write down 1/4, 8 plus x to power 6 to power 4, and plus 6. That's all it's going to be answer. Now let me take the picture of answer so I can transfer to our answer and check. Let's see. So we are going to have, it's asking, you can be sure to check by differentiation. You can do it. I'm not going to do that. So 1 over 4, you can do the differentiation yourself. Where is parentheses? Oh, here it is. So it's going to be 8 plus x to power 6. Okay, closing, bringing down, closing parentheses, and all these has to be to power 4, bringing down, and plus c. Good job. That was question number 4. Now we are solving question number 5. Okay, how are we gonna solve this one? We're going to solve exactly same way from what I see. Let me take the picture of this one. All right. So we have integral 1 plus x to power 5 to power 5 and x to power 4 dx. All right. So again, we have the same form of multiplication. This integral looks ugly. Okay, so u is equal 1 plus x to 5, right? Every time we have multiplication of this form, I'm going to replace, but substitute with u. So from here, du, taking derivative, it's going to be equal. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of x to 5 is going to be 5 times x to power 4 and dx. We don't know what x is, so we take dx also, derivative of x. It's a chain rule, remember? So we are going to see what's happening. 5 times, okay. So in this case, what we are going to do, we have du equal 5x to 4 dx. We have here x to 4 dx, so we need this 5, right? So what am I going to do? And this is going to be, hold on, this is going to be my u to power 5, right? And this is going to be, I need 5 here because I need 5x to 4 dx. This is manipulation I'm going to do. So it's the fundamental rule in math. So let's say be it fraction, be it equation. If you do one the change to one part, you have to do same change to the other part. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to here squeeze in multiplication of 5 x to 4 dx. And because 5 is a constant, will easily come out this 5. I'm adding here 1 over 5. So when this, once this 5 you can take out, and with 1 over 5 it will be gone, this 5. Okay, I didn't disbalance my integral, but I brought to the form where I can replace with du, and this is gonna be equal. I would like to change the color of this so you guys would see this one and this 5. So you would see if this is something new I squeezed in. All right, so we are getting 1 over 5 integral, and I'm getting u to power 5, and this is going to be du. Yes? Very nice. So from here, I'm going to get 1 over 5 u to power 6 over 6 and plus c. Yes? Okay. So bringing back my value, I have, this is going to be 1 over 5, and u to 6, it's going to be 1 plus x to power 5 to power 6, dividing by 6, and plus c, which means it's going to be 1 over 30, right? 5 times 6, 30, and 1 plus x to power 5 to power 6 plus c. C is why we put this c. I don't remember I explained or not, but I'll already explain second time, or not explain at all. C is a constant because derivative of constants is 0. And because we are taking integral, we have no clue if there was a constant. Therefore, we're always adding C. If there is no constant, C will become 0. It's not a big deal at all. Okay? So, and here is going to be my answer. Let me plug in. Hopefully I didn't do any silly mistake. 1 over 30. And then here we put parentheses. It's going to be 1 plus x to power 5 coming down. Okay, parentheses, and then to power 6. Okay, bringing down, and plus uppercase C. Okay, doing question number 6. Same way we are going to do substitution to evaluate integral. We got integral r squared r to power 3 over 15 plus 8 to power 4 and dr. Okay, so how are we going to solve? Exactly same way as we solved till now. So which means we're going to do u is equal r cubed over 15 plus 8. So du is going to be equal, derivative of r cubed is going to be 3 r squared over 15. Derivative of 8 is 0, obviously, and we need to take derivative of r. All right? So what's going to be next? We have r squared. Here it is. So, 3 and 5, hold on. This is 1. Wait. Okay, this is going to be 1. And this is going to be 5. So I need 1/5 because here I have only r squared and I need 1/5. Therefore, this time I'm going to add here 5. Okay, so then under integral I can squeeze in 1/5. I need 1/5 of r squared. Okay? My ugly handwriting. Okay, r squared, and then we have our r squared times r cubed over 15 plus 8 to power 4 dr. Okay, let's replace. Now 1/5 dr, it's going to be du, right? Which means it's going to be 5 times. It's going to be here du, this piece, and this du. And r cubed over 15 plus 8, it's going to be u, which is going to be u to power 4. So that is going to be equal 5 times u to 5 over 5, right? And plus c. Okay, let's plug in 5 times. My u is going to be r cubed plus over 15 plus 8, and all these to power 4. No, pardon, to power 5. Here we get, here it is, to power 5. And divided by 5. So this is gone. Oh, I didn't cancel here. My focus was writing ugly, but that's okay. So this is m plus c. So this is going to be our answer. Let me take the picture so I can plug the answer, meaning r cubed over 15 plus 8 to power 5 and plus c. Okay, we are getting r, oh, this is t, r to power 3, now highlighting both, divided by 15, yes, and then here I forgot, let me put parentheses, plus 8, close parentheses, and to power, how much, 5, bringing down, highlight, plus c.